okay? Let's take for instance, you wrote JAM and you scored 270, okay? And then in your WAEC results, you have B3 in chemistry, that is 80 points. You have A1 in biology, that is 100 points. You have B3 in physics, that is 80 points. You have B2 in English, that is 90 points. If you add those 4 points together, you end up having 350. So now that 350 is your Post UTME result or your screening result, okay? Now remember that I said JAM is taking 60% and your Post UTME or your screening result is taking 40%. Now what you are going to do is that you are going to multiply your JAM result, which is... Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Paul Udom, and today I'll be discussing about one thing, practically it's one thing, and that is how to calculate if you have been given admission in UNN or not. Now, if you are writing the Post UTME for this year, if you wrote JAM this year and you're supposed to write the Post UTME exams for this year, I'm sure that by now you are aware that there will be no Post UTME exams. Instead, there will be screening. Information coming from the registrar is that the screening exercise for 2022-2023 academic session shall be by the assessment of verified JAM, UTME, O-level and direct entry results in place of the Post UTME CBT examination. Any candidate who failed to upload the verified O-level result at CAP at record time shall not be considered for the admission. So the first thing I would like to discuss right here is that you upload your O-level result. That is what the registrar is saying, okay? Go and upload your O-level result. If you have not uploaded it, go and upload your direct entry results if you have not uploaded it, okay? So that being said, how do you calculate your Post UTME or your screening result using your WAEC result, okay? Now, because there will be no Post UTME result, UNN is going to calculate your result, your Post UTME result or your screening result using your WAEC result. In 2016, something similar happened and UNN did this, okay? First of all, every student that have A1 is going to be considered to have 100 points. Every student that have B2 will be considered to have 90 points. Every student that have B3 will be considered to have 80 points, C4 70 points, C5 60 points, and C6 50 points. And also, your exams is going to be divided into two, the JAM and the screening results. The JAM is going to take 60% of your total score, while the Post UTME is going to take 40% of the total score. Now the Post UTME is also the screening. So if I say Post UTME, please consider it as your screening result or your WAEC result, okay? Let's take for instance, you wrote JAM and you scored 270, okay? And then in your WAEC results, you have B3 in chemistry, that is 80 points. You have A1 in biology, that is 100 points. You have B3 in physics, that is 80 points. You have B2 in English, that is 90 points. If you add those 4 points together, you end up having 350. So now that 350 is your Post UTME result or your screening result, okay? Now remember that I said JAM is taking 60% and your Post UTME or your screening result is taking 40%. Now what you are going to do is that you are going to multiply your JAM result, which is 270 by 0. When you do that, you are going to have a total score of 162, okay? We are going to do the same thing with the screening results, which from our calculation is 350. So you multiply 350 by 0.4. If you do that, you are going to get 140. So what you do after that is that you add the JAM results to your screening results. So we are adding 162 and 140. If you add those two results, you are going to get 302. That is your results for your JAM and your Post UTME, okay? So the admission is going to be given based on the quantity of, if you look at my video on how admission is given in UNN, there are criteria in which admission is given, there are merits, there are catchment zone, okay? So first of all, they will give admission based on merit, okay? The merit result is based on the quantity of people that pass, okay? So if pharmacy, for instance, is 300, everybody that gets above 300, in as much as it's not above the quantity, the number that they want for that year, then everybody that have 300 will be admitted. So at this point, if you have 302, you are going to be admitted, okay? But if the quantity that they are looking for is not enough, let's say 300 people that have 300 are like 50 and they need 100 people, therefore they're going to bring down their cutoff mark to accommodate that extra 50. So that is how you calculate for your Post UTME, your JAM, your Post UTME results for this year's screening exercise, okay? But the most important thing is that you have to upload your results, okay? And you have to have your result. That leads me to another thing. I heard somebody the other day saying that he wants to upgrade his results. Now, there is no such thing as upgrading of result. The only way you can upgrade your result is when you write the exam. So if anybody comes to tell you that he can upgrade your result, he can upgrade, like he can make you have B2 in place of D7, then know that that person is a scammer, okay? And that person is not going to upgrade any result, because when you say upgrade, which means you are going to WAEC database to upgrade the result. Nobody have that access except that person is in Abuja, okay? And very, very few people have access, and the people that have access to that database, they are people of high. Have you seen how WAEC invigilate their exams? Now imagine invigilator, which is the lowest part of WAEC, is doing all that, like all the invigilation and exam malpractice, cancelling of exam malpractice. Imagining the person that's going to be inputting those results. You think you can bribe such person? I don't think so.
You don't know about it. You don't know it. It can take your money eventually.
Really?
Yeah, for vanishing. You don't know why it's going on.
When anybody tells you that he wants to upgrade your result, you know that person is a scammer. That person is going to eat your money. And even if the person finally gives you the results, and at the end of the day you see B3 in your booklet, what the person did is to use CorelDRAW to change your result. You can do that. If you have a system, you can do that. So if somebody collects say 100,000, 50,000, 30,000, 10,000 to change something with CorelDRAW, then at the end of the day you are doing yourself more harm than good. So if you don't have your result, or if you have a score that you feel may not necessarily give you admission, the most important is that you have to upload that result first. If you're not given admission, then you can go ahead. If you have to write WAEC all over again, then you go ahead and write WAEC all over again. Don't put yourself in something that at the end of the day you'll be having hypertension, okay? Because there are certain times that you'll be hearing staff talking that, okay, they want to do this to somebody that forged a result. Now, if you know that you forged your result, you'll be having hypertension. If you see lecturers coming towards your class, you feel that they are coming for you. So don't do that, okay? Do not upgrade your results. Do not do anything. Just upload it the way it is, okay? If you feel that you have result that may not give you the admission that you want, then you can go ahead and write WAEC all over again. There are 4 different kind of WAEC exams. There is normal school exams, 2 of them, NECO and WAEC school exams, and there are other 2, GCE, the general certificate exams, which is private exams. You can put yourself in any of those exams to have the papers that you intend to have, okay? So ladies and gentlemen, my fellow colleagues that are coming to UNN, please don't put yourself into any trouble, okay? Learn to calculate your points so that you know how you stand, because if you have from 280 and above, you stand in a good point, okay? Thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please click on the subscription button below. I'm counting on you that I'm going to get one more subscriber at the end of this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.